Twitter's facing some challenges of their own, right? You look at the extent of Russian influence, this issue of automation and bots is increasingly becoming a problem, and now we're learning a lot of followers are fake. You were on the board. If you were sitting in that room, what advice would you give?
I think that Twitter is an incredibly powerful platform. There needs to be, I think, a set of guidelines and standards that help create, rules of the road for how you use such a powerful platform. I'm not talking about censorship, but I am talking about a way for Twitter to be more hands-on about how people use the product, and when people cross those lines, having there be accountability. You can't scream fire in a crowded movie theater. What's the equivalent of that on Twitter?
When I sat down with Jack, I asked him, well, would you kick Trump off the platform?
Right.
And then, they came out and they said one thing and then they amended it to say another thing. You get the sense every case is different and no one really knows.
When these platforms become far more powerful than the founders of these companies ever thought they would be, you start to encounter some of these extremely challenging ethical, societal kinds of questions. Technologists think in terms of 1 and 0. There's no gray. It's on or off. And human issues are much more complex than that. A lot of the principles for how to navigate these kinds of issues can actually be found in the world of media and in the world of journalism. I think that there's been a lightweight collaboration between technologists and media. I think there needs to be a much deeper learning to both sides.
Tech is now dealing with challenging questions, and we sit here and we talk about it in a newsroom every single day.
Exactly.
So you've been in the tech community for years, sold companies, been on the board of major companies, been involved. What is the biggest challenge you think Silicon Valley will need to solve to be what it promised us it would always be?
I think the biggest challenge for Silicon Valley now is really applying humanity to the technology and really deeply understanding the benefit and the impact that technology can have. Technology is so powerful at empowering people, empowering movements, empowering society, and that's something that the Silicon Valley's always believed in. Now they have to actually build algorithms and systems around the humanity and understand the impact, both positive and negative, that technology is having.
Are they equipped to do that without the diversity that you need to have so many different perspectives?
You have to have that diversity. Diversity in terms of multicultural diversity, different age groups, different kinds of people who really can help that navigation at the board level, at the executive level, and I think it's also at the discipline level, right? So people who are coming from more of a pure journalistic background, for example. Oftentimes the technology is created and then just dropped into the land of media or journalists. There needs to be a collaboration in how that's done.